subscribe button and like the video and comment anything down below. I don't care what it is. It could be about the story, it could be about the person, it could be like just something that you're wondering. I get a few comments and people ask me, why am I whispering? It's because this is an ASMR channel. So if you do not know what ASMR is, I would advise you to look it up and then you'll see why I'm whispering. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Today's story, I'm pretty sure by reading the title, you all know who this story is about. The infamous Griselda Blanco. I'm pretty sure all of you know who Griselda Blanco is. The cocaine godmother, aka the Black Widow, aka the Queen Drug Lord. That's not what she went by, but that's the name that I gave her. And if you don't know who she is, she was a badass, okay, to say the least. And she was only 5 foot. That's the crazy part. Like, someone that's so little could be so evil and dangerous. But if you don't know who she is, there's plenty of movies on her, documentaries, TV shows, episodes. Her son, and I will mention this at the end of the video, her son was on Evil Lives Here, so on Investigation Discovery. For all my real true crime lovers, y'all know what Investigation Discovery is. So I actually seen that episode when it first came out, so seen it and watched it and stuff. So if you haven't watched it, then you can watch it. They have an app, an ID app that you can stream and watch. And like I always say in my videos, a disclaimer: I am not in any way, shape, or form disrespecting the victims or the victims' families. I am simply just sharing a story that I was interested in, and I am a true crime lover, so this is why I'm here. Rest in peace to all of the victims, all of the people that were involved and unfortunately lost their lives. So I just wanted to throw that out there. So let's go ahead and get into the video. Griselda Blanco Restrepo was born on February 15th, 1943 in Santa Marta, Colombia. She and her mother moved to Medellin when she was 3 years old. Griselda grew up in poverty and started getting into trouble at an early age. At the age of 13, she became a pickpocketer. She ran away from home at the age of 16 to escape the sexual assaults of her mother's boyfriend. Allegedly at age 11, she helped kidnap a boy. The boy's wealthy family refused to pay them in order to get the boy back, so they shot him. As a teenager, Griselda met and married a man named Charles Cosby, who already had a small criminal record. They had 3 children together: Dixon, Uber, and Oswald. They were all killed in Colombia after being deported for prison sentences in the United States. It was talked about that Griselda had her first husband murdered several years later. In the early 1970s, she started a relationship with Alberto Bravo, a drug trafficker that she ended up marrying. He was an illegal immigrant who would come to the United States with fake passports. This is how she became involved in the drug business. Griselda would have on lingerie with secret compartments to smuggle drugs. Together they created a very successful and well-known drug operation. Griselda was facing drug charges in 1975, which resulted in her coming back to Colombia. That year, she believed Alberto was stealing money. The couple got into a shootout. Griselda pulled out a pistol and Alberto pulling out an Uzi submachine gun. After a gun battle between the two, Alberto and 6 of his bodyguards lost their lives. Griselda only suffered a minor gunshot wound to the stomach. In the late 1970s, Griselda returned to the United States, residing in Miami, where reputation for herself as the godmother of cocaine. Griselda eliminated most of her competition by murdering people as needed, which were committed by gunmen on motorcycles. They were known as the Cocaine Cowboy Wars. The murders would take place in broad daylight, which included a shootout at Dade Land Mall in 1979. Griselda had her son Michael Blanco with her third husband. He left her in 1983. Dario and Griselda couldn't agree on who would have custody over their son Michael, so Dario takes it upon himself to kidnap Michael from Griselda. Griselda paid a hitman to kill Dario, and sooner than later, Griselda's son returned to her in Miami. Griselda Blanco became one of the world's wealthiest drug trafficker and was the first female to have a multi-million-dollar drug operation. Griselda smuggled more than 3 tons of cocaine into the United States every year. She made at least $80 million per month. Griselda embodied her title as the cocaine godmother. Her son Michael Corleone was named after a crime boss in the Godfather series. On February 18th, 1985, she was arrested by DEA agents in her home and taken to New York to face the charges. From 1975, she was held without bail. She was found guilty in 1985 and received a maximum sentence of 15 years in prison. She still continued to run her drug operation while in prison with the help of her son Michael Blanco. Officials wanted to press some more charges against her for being connected to more than 200 murders. One of her hitmen, Jorge Ayala, testified against her, which led to her being charged with 3 murders, including the shooting of a former officer's 2-year-old son who was accidentally killed in the midst of a hitman trying to kill his father. Prosecutors were seeking the death penalty for Griselda, but turns out the hitman that testified against her was having phone sex with secretaries in the prosecuting attorney's office. In 1998, Blanco pled guilty in exchange to a reduced sentence. 6 years later, in 2004, she was released and deported back to Colombia. Griselda retired from her life of crime and drug trafficking, but on the night of September 3rd, 2012, it all caught up to her. 69-year-old Griselda Blanco was shot and killed after leaving a butcher shop by a gunman on a motorcycle. He pulled up to the butcher shop, entered, pulled out a gun, and shot Griselda twice and walked back to his motorcycle, disappearing into the city. Griselda was in prison during most of Michael's childhood and teenage years. He was raised by his grandmother and other legal guardians. In 2012, Michael was put on house arrest for 2 felony counts of cocaine trafficking and conspiracy to traffic cocaine. He was seen in a 2018 episode of Evil Lives Here on Investigation Discovery. In 2019, he was on a VH1 docuseries Cartel Crew. He now runs a clothing line, Puro Blanco, in honor of his infamous mother, and he's a born-again Christian. Thank you all so much for watching the video. If you enjoy this type of content, hit that subscribe button, like the video, and comment anything below. I do post videos every Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. So, yes, thank you all so much again. Stay safe and stay blessed.